Hi, I'm Ann Eller with WCRS Radio here at the links of Stoney Point, right here in Greenwood, South Carolina. It's October 23rd, press day for the upcoming Symetra Tour in May of 2014. Well, I'm here with the ever-planning, ever-moving forward, the Jim Medford of Stoney Point Aaron Industries, and so nice to have you right here with us again. We talked to you this morning, and you were just telling me about some of the changes that are going to be coming up with the links at Stoney Point. I hear building is in the future?
Yes, Ann, we're jumping off the cliff even further. Starting next month, we're breaking ground on a brand new pro shop that will be built and adjacent to what our current clubhouse is. And we're turning the current pro shop into a Scottish pub. A Scottish pub.
Okay.
So please start doing your kilt shopping now, because you'll need a kilt to get in our Scottish pub. So we're excited about all of that. It starts groundbreaking for both. There's for next month. And it will be done well in advance of the tour coming here.
And you know, this morning you made an interesting comment. You said that you wanted it to be the premier event on the Symetra Tour. And I was looking at all the golf clubs that are involved in this, from Daytona to out west to Arizona, New Hampshire. That's an awesome undertaking, Jim Medford.
Go big or go home, Ann. So, yes, it is. And but you know what? They don't have grits and groceries with a food vendor at the tournament. They don't have Buzzard's Roost Southern Tea House. They don't have 15,000 azaleas by the time we're done, dogwoods. They don't have rock wall tee boxes over ponds with waterfalls. So we are trying to raise the bar, and we're excited. It's fun. We're making this fun.
I tell you what, I am out here at Stoney Point this morning. What a beautiful day. I want to know who ordered up this weather. Was it you, Lindsay Burns?
Yes, most definitely.
It is fabulous that I understand you were kind of paramount in getting Mike Nichols with the Symetra Tour together with Stoney Point, Jim Medford and crew, and it's all coming together like a plan.
Yes, it is. It's very exciting. I met Mike at a sports trade show called the National Association of Sports Commissions back in April. We had a very quick 6-minute appointment scheduled.
6 minutes?
Yes, it's like speed dating. I had quite a few appointments lined up, and I met Mike, and we hit it off, and we talked about...
just like a speed date, right?
Yes, we did. And we talked about Stoney Point first and foremost, and then he wanted to know about, the Greenwood community and our healthcare system and our industry and all those wonderful things, and I told him about it, and he immediately... had some interest in our area, and he set up a meeting and came and played golf here, and he and Jim hit it off just as well, and here we are.
I am here with Mike Nichols, Chief Business Officer for the LPGA, the Symetra Tour. One of the things that I was talking to Lindsay Burns, of course, she's in our tourism, and she said she had a speed date with you, 6 minutes, and you all get to know each other, and it looked like something that would interest y'all.
Yeah, it was, like I said to Lindsay, there's, as you called it, speed dating. That's a great term for it. And we were at a meeting that had sports commissions from all over the country, and we sat down, and she sort of said, here's where it is, and we started brainstorming. And it's weird because that day, I don't remember a whole lot of the conversations because you have so many, but sure. As I said to Lindsay, I remember the conversation I had with her like it was yesterday, and we just started knocking around some ideas, and I saw her last night for the first time since that meeting, which was sometime I think in April or May, and we both sort of looked at each other like, I can't believe that little meeting actually led to this. Look what it is. So it's really been an exciting process, and we're just excited to be here in Greenwood.
I thought it was real interesting what you said. The links at Stoney Point is a first-class venue in superb condition that will crown a worthy champion. That's a pretty awesome words.
Yeah, well, I mean, the commitment that Jim and Denise Medford had made to this property, and in speaking with Jim this morning, the additional upgrades that he's going to bring to the golf course in preparation for the tournament. I mean, we're so excited to have a venue and a community that's so committed to bringing the Symetra Tour ladies to town. And these ladies are ultimately, chasing their dream of playing on the LPGA Tour one day. And whenever we can come into a community and then the people really embrace it and make them feel like they're already on the LPGA Tour, it's been, I keep saying I'm excited. I know it's extremely redundant, but there's no other way to put it. It's going to be an awesome week.
It's going to be awesome. There you go.
Awesome,
There's
right?
a
Exactly.
word right there.
Exactly.
I love that word, awesome. I am here with Chip Stockman. Chip, I've seen an article that you wrote in the paper about what a phenomenal tour this is to bring the Symetra Tour right here to the links here in Greenwood, the hospital, of course, on the foundation. This is going to be huge, isn't it, Chip?
I think it's going to be very big for the Lakelands community. It's not just a Stoney Point benefit. It's not just a Greenwood. It is the whole area. And the Self Regional Healthcare Foundation, which that's a mouthful to say, but we're glad to be a part of it. And that's what we're focused on is the women's health aspect of this, combining, as you say, with the LPGA. In this tournament, in the Symetra tournament that we're going to have at the links of Stoney Point, Greenwood is going to be the focus for a solid week. There is no LPGA tournament that week other than Symetra. We're going to be on TV. The Medfords and the Links are going to put on the show for everybody. And I believe there's going to be people that are looking on TV and watching this and going, there's something going on in that community I want to go see. And maybe some of those will say, I want to stay.
So when you started playing golf, why did you fall in love with it so much?
I think at the start I didn't. I really was into other sports like, basketball, soccer, pretty much anything that wasn't golf. And my dad was a teaching professional, so I think me and my brother, my mom took us out to play actually, and I was like, I still don't like it. But then when my brother would go out all the time, I just wanted to follow my brother because I wanted to be with him. And then once I really started hitting, I was like, wow, I love this sport. Let me keep playing, because I couldn't get it. I was like, why can't I hit the golf ball? And then here I am still trying to figure it out.
How does it feel inside to say, I can do this? I mean, do you think you can do this?
Yes.
Can you go all the way?
I think so. I think what my dad's always told me was, you think you're working hard. If you stop, just think there's a million other people out there that's working just as hard, if not harder, to pass the people who they need to pass. And I've always thought, well, that's true. Like, all right, hard work beats talent that's not working hard. So I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I'm practicing all the time now, to where it gives you that drive where you're like, okay, I can't let anyone outwork me, because if they do, they're gonna just pass you right on by, and who wants that,
We are here with Stephanie, and how do you say that last name?
Canoyer.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, I was reading about the Big Break, and you being on the Big Break and being friends with the gal that actually won. Mm-hmm. And let's see, and her name is Taylor Collins. Yes. And there was a lot of information about all the secrets y'all had to keep.
We have to keep lots of secrets. We have to keep the secret from the time we find out that we're going to be on the show, which is about a month prior to when it's actually filmed. Then we go down and film. Then we have to keep the secret for a couple months while they amp up the press about it and keep it a big secret about who's on it. And then we finally release that. And then we have to keep all the secrets about who won the show. So I've been keeping secrets for a long time.
What do you see futuristically? 5 years from now, what would you like to be doing?
Oh my goodness. Well, I would like to be successfully playing out on the LPGA Tour. I set my goals pretty high. I'd like to play on a Solheim Cup team, which is pretty much the highest honor you can get as a United States women's golfer. And I would like to be the #1 player in the world. But those are pretty big goals.
And I interviewed you here today.
There you go. I hope that one day you are saying, hey, I interviewed her. She's on TV. My feeling is if you don't set your goals high, then you'll fall short, way short. If you set your goals high, then anything you can accomplish close to that is pretty good. So that's the plan. I'm going to work hard. I've also been involved a little bit with the television stuff with Big Break, and possibly a little bit more with some Golf Channel things in the future. So who knows what the future holds for me. I'm just taking it one step at a time and enjoying the ride.
I hope you enjoyed our video about the Symetra Tour coming to Greenwood. Don't miss it when the Symetra Tour comes to the links at Stoney Point right here in Greenwood, May 5th through the 11th, 2014.